A black void yawned ominously around the twin-engine plane. Jagged splinters of lightning rained fire in the sky. Turbulent cross-currents of air alternately tugged and pushed at the plane. At each bone-shaking bounce of the plane, Grady throttled back to avoid putting any more stress on the structure than necessary. The buffeting only increased in intensity. "Reilly!" Grady called for him to lean forward, not taking his eyes off the gauges and dials bouncing with the plane in front of him. The dark-haired passenger loosened his seatbelt slightly and bent toward the pilot. "It's only going to get worse. I'm going to try and fly around it, okay?" he shouted. "Okay." The voice that agreed didn't sound at all troubled by the weather. Leah, despite all her trust in the competency of their pilot and the airworthiness of the craft, found tremors of fear shuddering through her. She tried to forestall the guilt feeling of cowardice with knowledge that only a fool wouldn't be afraid. Still, she held her breath as Grady slowly banked the plane toward the east, trying to outrace the storm and sneak in around it. Sliding a rounded look to the man next to her, she decided that behind that expressionless face, he must have nerves of steel. A severe downdraft sucked at the plane, nearly taking Leah's stomach when the plane groaned free. The pitch blackness that surrounded them was only broken by fiery tongues of lightning licking the air around them. The plane continued bucking through the turbulence. "I can't get above this stuff," Grady shouted. "I'm going to take her down a couple of thousand feet and see if it's any calmer." No reply was necessary. Leah doubted if her dry mouth and throat could have made any. It felt as if they were diving, but she knew it was a controlled side slip downward. Through the mirror-like reflection of the window, Leah watched the pilot gently leveling the wings out. Lightning flashed ahead of them, its brilliant yellow-white light lasting for several seconds. "Sweet Jesus!" Grady's mutter of angry prayer reached Leah's ears at the same instant that she saw the mound of solid black rising in front of the nose. It was a mountain. She registered the terrifying fact a second before she was thrown violently to one side as Grady executed a sharp right turn. Another flash of lightning clearly outlined more mountains in their path.